That was Mr. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. That was a song they did as a really like powerful blues piece. It's called Since I've Been Loving You. It was on like their second album. They were still like really cranking out the blues stuff. But I love the sound of his guitar on that. Obviously, he's playing an old Gibson Les Paul with some fine PAF humbuckers, I'm sure. Playing through a really killer amp, so you can kind of imagine what he's doing to get that sound. He's kind of pulling the gain back on the amp to a point. You know, he pushes it under normal playing conditions, you know, to where it breaks up a little bit, but not a whole lot. And it still maintains a nice thick tone on the recording. So. And you can kind of work your volume knobs too. You can kind of start off with that. Bring the volume up a little. You know, after you hit the note, when it starts to kind of fade, you bring the volume up and it helps give it a singing sustain. So like. His amp was set to where like it would break up when he would dig into the strings really hard. But when he pulled back and played clean, just a little bit of hair on it. So like the harder you hit the strings, kind of the more, you know, overdrive that you tend to hear. So I'll play that like really soft. That's a cool little rake thing he did there. I like where he goes. Then right here is kind of like a bend within a chord. A little hammer on there. So that's the key. Hit that last note, you hit it by itself instead of like within the chord. I guess you could do that. That's a little rake. So he's doing that chord shape. And then it kind of goes single note. Notice how I do the rake. It's like, then I'll mute with the side of my hand. And then I'll play the next passage. I'll come up here and do the same shape. Like how he would do that, he would like rake a chord into a note that he wanted to just like hang out and sustain. It's a cool little riff, easy to learn. Of course, you're spanning 4 frets and you're going pinky and this one on the hammer on the pull off. I'm sorry. There we go. I got long fingers, so I can kind of do it with that finger. You can do it either way, whatever's comfortable. I like how he goes to that. Kind of gets that pinky and just gets that vibrato. love this right here. Anyway, Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. That was off their second album. It was this really impressive phrasing that he did there. Let's see what chord. I think it starts out in the C minor. And it's like. So a really good version of that. Page and Plant got together, I think, in the late 90s and did an MTV Unplugged, playing the songs of Led Zeppelin. And they did that on there that night. So, Since I've Been Loving You is what it is. Go check that out if you've never heard it. Man, it's an awesome rendition. Jimmy he shows you why he's Jimmy Page. There's some people out there poo-poo Jimmy, but not this guy. But, yes, C minor. Some nice blues there. Stevie Ray Vaughan did a lot of that. But Jimmy did some other stuff that was kind of above and beyond the blues. He transcended the blues, I think. But anyway, that's just a little piece of that song. I don't know that I could do the whole thing. I wanted to keep the video fairly short. But for those of you who really like that song and have kind of wanted a taste of, where to get started to play that, has a lot to do with the way your touch. So that is kind of an odd approach. So I'm pressing down the note and then I'm releasing it fast and letting the reverb of the amp kind of echo the note. You hear that? Kind of pecking at the strings, with a pick. Then I bend and just let that note hang out. And then from there, you kind of got to do like pick and fingers. You got to do, what do they call that? So look, I kind of got a little forceful with this. Kind of playing a little angry there, So blues wasn't all about being blue. There was mean blues, and that was kind of, he would inflect some of that and some of the stuff he did. He dug into those notes, So it's kind of like an arpeggio. So there's your chord shape there. It's all about that vibrato too. He was definitely had a little influence of B.B. King, I'm sure. But yeah, Jimmy Page was quite a character, man, and quite a player.